So we're with Sue Barnett, team captain for Edwin Allen. Now Sue, I have quite a few questions to ask. First and foremost, the word on the street is that it's basically a slam dunk win for Edwin Allen again. Unlike the boys who are going to have to tussle it out, the media frenzy is Edwin has it in the bag, especially after winning by more than 100 points. Not taking anything for granted. Share with us this, how the team feeling this year.
Well, the Edwin Allen team is in a really great mood because we know we have the championship in our hands. All we have to do is execute and deliver and perform, and then we get the victory.
Okay. Now, more closely now pertaining to you in particular, field events, Sue, you don't have a lot of role models to follow. In Jamaica, it's not as popular. Where do you find your motivation for field events?
Well, my motivations come from my coach, Marlon Gale, my teammates, Tasha Cross and the others, and my admirer in field events is Frederick Dakers.
Okay, fantastic. Now, Sue, it's very difficult on this field to keep your focus, especially with the crowd frenzy, with the races, and the field events are not as popular. How, in your opinion, what could we do, what could ISA do to bring more focus to the events?
Well, what ISA could do to bring more focus to the events is they could for me, they could show the event a little more respect, provide us with better implements like the discusses. I didn't like these discusses that we used to throw today. They could use the high-tech discuss to provide us. They wouldn't have to put in so much work. It would be much easier to get a better implement to use because these discusses are rather the edges are damaged or stuff like that.
Okay, so there is a more modern type of discuss being used right now.
Yes.
Okay, so very good point. Now, what is your advice, Sue? It's your final year for upcoming athletes in field events. You've done really fantastic. You've really blossomed as an athlete. Any advice for the up and coming ones? Not only for Edwin, but for the females coming up.
Well, my advice to all the field events, especially discuss and shop with tourists, is as long as you believe and what your mind conceives, you can achieve. I think that Jamaica will have many more top athletes after me. Next year they'll have better athletes, before even better than me, because the field events is going to a higher level now. My teammate Sasha and Daniel took it than me. Next year it may be somebody else, but the field eventers are really climbing up the ladder.
Very good point. So basically Sue is sharing with us that great things to come for Jamaica in terms of the upcoming field event athletes. That's fantastic because that's a void that really needs to be filled. Okay, so what's next, Sue? What's next for you?
What next for me is to do good at the senior level.
So you're going to go on to pro?
Yeah.
Okay, is there a particular institution locally? Will you be staying here? Again, the word is it's not very attractive for field events to stay here. So is there an option to go away, or are you going to?
Well, I'll be going away to get a better coaching system in the senior levels. I don't quite want to say the school I'm going as.
Of course. Well, Sue, we want to wish you all the best. We wish Edwin Allen all the best.
Yes,
I'm sure Homewood is going to put up a fight. But, again, because of that fantastic win, I guess it pretty much is a slam dunk. So the best of luck, and thank you for sharing with Like a Champion 360.